the news tonight, Zamfara State House of Assembly amends Riemann Bakure Specialist Hospital law. Pensioners in Zamfara call for upward review of their monthly allowances. Plus, residents in Gusau decry over shorted water. Good evening and welcome to Nta News. Today being Wednesday, 15th of October 2025, equivalent to 23rd Rabi'u Thani 1447 after the Hijrah. My name is Umar Adamudinawa. Now the news in details. The Zamfara State House of Assembly has amended the Riemann Bakure Specialist Hospital Law No. 4 of 2014. This followed the passage of the amendment bill after the presentation of a report by the Vice Chairman, House Standing Committee on Health and Human Services, Ibrahim Garbaliman. Our correspondent Bello Sani has more on the report.
The Zamfara State House of Assembly has deliberated on and passed a bill amending the Riemann Bakure Specialist Hospital Law No. 4 of 2014. Presenting the committee's report, the Vice Chairman, House Standing Committee on Health, Ibrahim Garba Liman, explained that after due scrutiny and legislative procedures, the committee recommended that the House consider and adopt all its findings and prayers.
The committee observe and recommend as follows. A. That all amendments provided bill are considered timely and approved same. B. That section 18 of the principal law is amended by inserting additional paragraph E to read thus.
Some members made various contributions on the bill and commended the committee for its thorough work. Meanwhile, the Deputy Speaker and Presiding Officer of the session, Adam Aliyu Gumi, directed Clerk of the House, Mahmoud Aliyu, to read the bill for the third and final reading.
This Honorable House has resolved with unanimous consent and give the bill for a law to amend Al-Musali Riemann Bakure Specialist Hospital Law No. 4 of 2014, third reading.
Later, the House adjourned its sitting in Gusau. Bello Sani Maradun, NTA News.
The construction of Andore Bypass Road has commenced with culvert and road leveling. The engineer of the construction company, Felix, made this known while commenting on the progress recorded so far on the project. Mashkur Musa visited the road project to see the level at its commencement.
The road construction awarded by administration of Governor Dauda Lawal in the last year has now reached an appreciated level with drainage work in progress. Commenting on the project, engineer Felix said the drainage work will soon be completed.
By next week, by God's grace, we'll finish the concrete work and the stone base will now follow immediately. We'll put the lateral, we'll do the filling and follow with the stone base immediately. So in due time, by God's grace, because we don't have only this road, we'll have copper money and other side. What stopped us last time is the compensation of the houses. So now that we have done it, so we'll come back fully to push this work. By next week, by God's grace, we'll finish the concrete work. Then we'll now start filling. Even now you can see we'll start the filling for back there. Then the stone base will now follow. So in due time, by God's grace, will be done.
He appreciated the warm cooperation received from the host communities and urged them to be little more patient as it is to their own benefit. A resident of the area interviewed has underscored the economic importance of the access road to them. Other residents of the area, Sufyan Muhammad and Musab Muhammad, shares their previous year's experience. They commended Governor Dauda Lawal for including their area in his urban renewal agenda. In Gusau, Mashkur Musa, NTA News.
Pensioners have appealed to the Zamfara State government to increase their monthly pension allowances to reduce the current economic hardship being experienced across the country. The call was made by some pensioners during the verification exercise for the 2024 and 2025 retirees currently going on at the State Ministry of Finance here in Gusau. Correspondent has more on the report. These are the 2024 and 2025 Zamfara State retired civil servants attending another batch of verification exercise for the payment of their gratuities and pension allowances. Some of the retirees expressed happiness over the commencement of the verification exercise by the state government, saying the process is going smoothly without any difficulties.
The work is bad. There is not any disparity.
They also commended Governor Dauda Lawal for fulfilling his promise to the state pensioners on the timely payment of their gratuities, while calling on their colleagues to spend their retirement benefit wisely.
For those in usable age, they shall use this opportunity for getting something to encourage their life sustenance in order to supplement their monthly pension for their life entitlement.
The Secretary State and Local Government Contributory Pension Commission, who double as Secretary of the Verification Committee, Mansour Mustafa, stated that the state government has paid a backlog of 13.7 billion pension and gratuities from 2011 to 2023, and now is focusing on the remaining 2024 and 2025, numbering 786 retirees. He called on the pensioners to pray for the success of the present administration.
This gratuity are those who, on the course of performing their duties, died on the process. Now, an additional 5 years are added to their gratuity, which means 60 months are added. While others who started enjoying, even though you started enjoying your pension, if you do not reach that 60 months, maybe you are shortfall of 60 months, the balance will be paid in addition with your gratuity.
The pensioners further appealed to the state government to increase their monthly pension allowances considering the high cost of living in the country. In Gusau, Umar Adamu Dinawa, Nta News. Zamfara state government has called on people of Sabon Pegi, Filin Nayau and Birnin Gusau to exercise patience because efforts are in place to arrest water scarcity in their areas. Correspondent Murtala Gusau, who visited the affected areas, has more on the report.
The construction of roads and expansion of drainages in Gusau Old Market, Sabon Gari, and Birnin have affected the normal water supply in Sabon Pegi, Filin Nayau, and Gangaran Asibitin Shagari, among other areas in Gusau metropolis. This situation, according to the affected communities, has subjected them to the untold hardships, while calling on the state government to come to their aid. Speaking about the problem, the Gusau area manager, Zamfara State Water Corporation, Labaran Buhari, said pipes have been reconnected in some affected areas, while others will also be connected as soon as the road project is completed.
Yes, there's a lot of damages of pipe, which were being done by the construction company. But the executive governor has given the approval of relocation of pipes because most of the pipes were being in the center of the road. Because before there is no dualization in Busota, most of the places. Now the places were dualized. Now we are trying to relocate the pipes from to both the sides.
Labaran Buhari also attributed the shortage of water supply in some areas of Gusau to the lack of stable electricity.
The most problem now we're experiencing again is the issue of this NEPA problem. That's the light. The voltage we are being received by NEPA cannot be able to make our machines to work perfectly. That's the problem we are experiencing. So people should exercise patience. By God's grace, government is making effort to see the problems are being solved.
He further appealed to the general public to remain patient as efforts were in place to ensure normal water supply in the nooks and crannies of Gusau metropolis. In Gusau, Murtala Bala, Nta News.
In a renewed effort to protect Nigeria's economy from internal and external sabotage, the Nigeria Customs Service Kebbi Area Command has intercepted over 36,000 liters of petroleum products and other smuggled items. The seizure is part of ongoing operations to curb illegal trade and safeguard national resources. Our correspondent Usman Abdullahi completes the report.
The Nigerian Customs Service Kebbi Area Command has recorded major interceptions barely 3 weeks after Controller Mahmoud Matole Ibrahim assumed office. The seizures include 1,429 jerrycans of premium motor spirit valued at over 21 million naira. Other confiscated items include 100 bales of second-hand clothing, 444 wraps of cannabis sativa, 143 small sacks of donkey meat, 140 cartons of foreign spaghetti, 100 bags of parboiled rice, and 20 jerrycans of vegetable oil. The items have a total duty paid value of over 109 million naira. Controller Matawalle credited the success to the support of the customs leadership in the country and the synergy amongst security agencies.
And closely with the revenue generation structure of the command and introduce new modality, strengthen our performance. This includes holding serious meetings with the stakeholders and officers in charge of border station to identify challenges and provide timely solutions.
The seized cannabis and donkey meat have been handed over to the NDLEA and the Nigerian Agricultural Quarantine Service for further action. The custom boss also revealed that the intercepted petroleum will be auctioned to the public, warning smugglers that their ugly business is no longer safe in Kebbi State. In Birnin Kebbi, Usman Abdullah Shehu, NTA News.
With the report on custom in Birnin Kebbi, we conclude our news tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.